to Hope Memorial Chapel's YouTube channel, Hope Speaks. I am Managing Funeral Director Rob Rogers, and I'm here with Deanne Robertson, Aftercare Coordinator for Hope Memorial Chapel. Deanne, why don't you tell everyone that's watching a little bit about yourself, where you grew up and where you live now, and a little bit about your family.
Sure. I was actually born in Maine, way up in the county in Limestone. My dad's job initially had us moving around a bit, and so I've lived all over the country, but we ended up back in the Buxton area when I was still fairly young, about 8, and I spent the rest of my growing up years there. I married my high school sweetheart, and then my husband's job again took us all over the country. So I've lived many places, including a 4-year stint in Asia. We were eventually able to come back to the Biddeford area to start our own family. That was about 25 years ago. And my children have all grown up in this area. And I have really enjoyed being able to get involved in the community here and also have a front row seat for the revitalization that is happening here in Biddeford. It's been exciting to watch. As far as Hope Memorial, I started here about 2 years ago with John Conroy and found a family here, and I don't ever plan to leave.
Well, that's very encouraging. You are definitely a family member here at Hope Memorial Chapel. You do wear many hats here at Hope, from office administrator to funeral celebrant. But today we're talking about your aftercare coordinator position. Can you give people watching just a little bit of background of what aftercare coordinator is, and just go into a little bit of detail about what's involved and how they can get involved as well?
Sure. As the aftercare coordinator, I provide resources, support, and healing to people that are on a journey of loss. That can be through a listening ear, offering guidance for next steps, providing reading material, offering community workshops, or facilitating peer support groups.
Thank you. You mentioned community workshops. Part of what we're doing are seminars for people. As funeral professionals, we are around the death and funeral process and arrangement making all the time. So
Right.
For us, even being around it all the time, it still can be a difficult conversation to have with families because they may not know exactly what the process is, and they
Right.
have a lot of questions. With that being said, some people like to go ahead and have some plans in place for when death does occur. That way they know what phone calls to make, who to contact. We are offering seminars in the community that our staff is providing. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that and what's involved?
Yes, you mentioned the workshops, and we have created a workshop. It's a brand new thing for us, and it's called Are You Dying to Know? And we'll be offering that at the community center. As far as the details go, it will be held on April 26th, which is a Tuesday night. Class will start at 6:30 and go for about 90 minutes. The cost is free, but we are asking that you register so we can be prepared with materials ahead of time. It's also in room 8. The community center is large, so you do need a room number. We're room 8. And it will be set up with, there'll be a large question and answer time. So please come with your questions, and the funeral directors that are there, as well as myself, will do our best to answer those. And also we'll have material to share with you that just explains the process a little bit and what you need to do to be prepared, and just general information.
Deanne, you mentioned something earlier that I want to touch on, and that's support groups. Hope Memorial Chapel is launching our own support group, Hope Heals. Why don't you give the viewers a little more detail about the Hope Heals classes and just go through and talk a little bit more about that?
Okay, I'd be happy to. I'm very excited about this, so I could talk for quite a while. I'm gonna have my notes so I don't forget anything. Hope Heals is our new community-based peer support group for grief. It provides a safe space to remember and to share your grief story with others who truly understand. We will also strive to create an environment that will encourage and develop a sense of possibility and hopefulness for the future. Research shows that people who have experienced the death of an important person in their life greatly benefit from peer support. Peer support programs like Hope Heals are widely accepted as the most effective way to promote post-traumatic growth and reduce the stress associated with grief and loss. We want to normalize grief and support you as you discover your own way of grieving. We'll follow an 8-week schedule with specific discussion topics each week. Topics like anger, communication with family and friends, or caring for yourself. This is all designed to break down isolation and stigma, to equip our members with coping strategies and communication skills to promote good mental and physical health. I'll be leading this group along with my co-facilitator, Shelley Snow, who is the Director of Spiritual Care for Southern Maine Healthcare. I've been trained and certified as a facilitator by the International Grief Institute, and Shelley has many years of education and experience in leading similar support groups, so she'll be a wonderful addition to our group. Hope Heals begins on the 3rd of May and will go for 8 consecutive weeks. We meet from 6:30 to 8, and again, there is no cost for this group, but we do ask that you register. As an interesting note, we have decided to use our new reception room to hold our group, and the participants will be using the side entrance, which they may not be familiar with, so rest assured there will be plenty of signs. It will be very clearly marked as to how you enter the building so that you can participate in the group. We hope to see you there.
That is fantastic. We are very excited to start this at Hope Memorial. Now, is this exclusively for families that have used Hope Memorial Chapel, or is it community-wide? If anyone has experienced, can they sign up?
It's for anyone who has experienced loss. You do not have to be one of our Hope families. It's for anyone in the community.
Wonderful. Tell us a little bit about the sign-up process. What is involved, and how can people sign up?
Okay. It's fairly simple, straightforward. All you need to do is give us a call. Our number is 207-282-6300, or you can email me here at Hope Memorial. My email address is celebrant@hopememorial.com, and that will be on the bottom of your screen. All you need to do is contact us, and we'll get you signed up, and that's all there is to it.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome.
I want to thank you for joining us today. This concludes our conversation with Deanne Robertson, Aftercare Coordinator. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call at 207-282-6300, or give us an email. You can email myself or Deanne. Our email addresses are listed below. Thank you again for joining us, and check back soon. We will have some more videos that offer some information about Hope Memorial Chapel, such as staff interviews, some recent changes that have taken place inside the Hope Chapel, such as our reception hall. Thank you again, and we'll see you next time.